Alright guys, where we left off, we were at 12%. We finished like 5 or 6 bundles in the community center yesterday. That's going to give me literally nothing because it's green rain. So we got a whole bunch of the random crop stuff. Not sure what will happen if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon. I'll keep it open all day. Gus. Appreciate it, Gus. We will go check that out. It's a good way to just kind of chit-chat with everybody. I am so glad none of our crops get overwritten by this nonsense. It is a good opportunity, though, to grab some fiddlehead ferns and some moss, so we can make some deluxe bait. I can't even go to Marnie's, because Marnie's is closed. I could sit here and cut down some things. I could collect a bunch of moss, which I do want to get some, so we can, like I said, we can make some of that deluxe bait. But otherwise, we do need wood. So I think chopping down a bunch of stuff will actually be very much in our favor. Also being on the lookout for fiddlehead ferns that we can collect. I'm not really seeing any though. I'll chop down some of these trees. So we can also get some of the odd seeds to plant some of these random fiddlehead trees. I think we need to go down, but I need hay. Wait, no, I think I have hay in one of my things. Actually, looking for someone to bring me 10 coals. I can do that. All right. So everybody's going to be in the saloon. So we're going to go grab our 10 coal. We're going to see what we have for gifts. If I have some diamonds, we can grab one of those and bring that to Marnie as well in the saloon. So we can start raising her friendship levels so she'll allow us in her bedroom so we can get Mary Louise's pants. Because this. And I do have hay. So definitely want that. Rip that off. And we did get a mossy seed. Perfect. And 10 of those. Perfect. Drop off the tomato. Not to be confused with tomato. You know, from Cars. You know. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't been picking up the eggs. Whoops. That's okay. It's okay. Today we're not gonna be able to do. Well, we'll be able to do a little bit, but not as much. So today's definitely gonna be a day of just kind of like foraging. Maybe some ore collecting down in the mines because we do need iron, I think, so we can finish making more quality sprinklers. We can also look at grabbing some gold, so we can do those. I don't have a whole lot of. Let me drop off the eggs. So we don't have a whole lot of inventory space, so yeah. But we can drop off our eggs. White fix. And then, yeah, be on our way. Because the coal's going to go away by giving it to Clint. Probably eat a cake while we're down in the mines. The sprinklers and moss I could have put away. But I do need to make another chest. But I also kind of want the big chest recipe. Clint, there you are. There you are, my guy. But situations like this where a person's true character is put to the test. Take the fucking coal! I'll keep them. I mean, I'll keep everyone safe from toxic rain. You won't take gifts today? Okay, well, that's rude. That is very, very rude. Why isn't Marnie here? I also didn't look if I had any gifts. Right. 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 I don't know why I'm going down to the beach. We're gonna go up to the mines. Get us some iron. Get us some gold. And, yeah. Seems like a pretty solid plan for the day. So we can be smelting more of that. I'll grab that for sure. Main goal. That's Demetrius, right? Yeah. Don't mind me, Free. I'm just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I believe it happens like once a year. I could be wrong. But I do think... Oh my... Stop blocking my path to the cave. Silly plants. Ooh, is the caves gonna be a little bit different? No. No. That would be cool. I don't think I did that in any of my other files ever, of trying to come into the caves while it was being all rainy. Well, green rain, I should say. Toxic rain. Is there ever any talk of, like, what it actually is? I don't think I've ever paid attention enough to know that. Break that. Fight this slime. Wave out. No, we need iron. We need this. Don't run past. We need. And these we can kill. Oh, it has to be 10 new collected? Okay, well that, it didn't say that, so I didn't think that it had to be fresh. Okay, well. We'll get fresh coal then for Clint. Because he's a picky little bastard. You can't trick me, Mr. Bat. I do need to kill these dust mites for the monster slayer, so obviously we're going to be doing that. Here. I may also need bats. I don't know for certain. Ow. Primary goal though is iron. We're on an iron run. But desperately need more iron so we can make more quality sprinklers and make our life so much easier. Ooh. Topaz, okay, alright. I can deal with topaz. I can deal with some topaz. More iron. Sneak on through here. Beat the crap out of the slime. We still have a lot of slimes we need to kill. We need 999 of them. Nowhere near that. Not even remotely close. Is the green rain like a super lucky day, or like how does that work? Because I've been getting a lot of frozen geodes in this. I'm curious on that. Somebody let me know down in the comments. Another coal. Yeah, like I've gotten 10, and we've barely been in the mines. Wait, do I have that? Quality crops. No, it would be winter foraging. I do, okay. So it's not a huge deal. But I also don't need fiber. I'm not gonna actually eat this right away. Get some energy back. Fight these guys off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a few more. I don't remember how many dust mites we need, but we do. They are also a very good source of coal. If I could actually speak to you. Let me talk to you. Okay, that's just rude. And of course the ladder drops right where the first one I'm breaking is. Alright, so we need iron and coal. I would be breaking all these big rocks, but I think we're doing mostly okay for stone right now. Once we have the desert unlocked, I do want to get... I do want to save up a big collection of stone. Ooh, Omni geodes. Okay, alright, alright. I do want to save up a big collection of stone so we can build a bunch of staircases to easily make our way down the skull caverns. At least to floor 100. Because then we'll have the Mr. Cheese stuff. Which I believe he gives us a prismatic shard for. Then we can also mine a little bit more once we're actually down there. I do also want to get a bunch of bombs too. Because that'll also help make things a little bit faster, easier. I may just do bombs the whole way down. Honestly, if I can get enough of them, and it seems to be going pretty well, we could probably just do bombs the whole way down into the skull caverns. Space! Alright, Sweet Pea, you're gone. We'll take this so we can sail. Definitely get the iron. Okay, that's rude. Bats. Very rude. Very rude. That. Break that. Break this. Smash and smash. Cave carrot and jade. Don't need that. I have a bunch of sap at home. I have, like, a whole bunch of sap at home. And I have a whole bunch of trees that still need to be cut down, so, like, I am not hurting for sap by any means. And finish those bats off. Perfect. I can also get rid of the bat wings. I don't necessarily know what I need them for, to be honest. And at this point, I'm a little scared to ask. Alright, you got a couple more quartz. I do need more quartz so we can make some refined quartz, because I only had 10 of those as well. That's the reason why I chose to pick up the one. Ooh, item. Item slime. Okay, you can not do that, please. Thank you. Ow. Ow, knock it off. Go up into a hole, please. Or up against a wall so I can just keep smacking the heck out of you. I don't want that. That is trash. Okay, bats. Again. Again. Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll just go. I really don't want another one of those worlds. Okay. We got a little bit of iron here. A little bit of iron. I do believe we have snow yams as well. That is also one of these. Yeah, we do have that. Perfect. Did we ever donate? Hold on. Did we donate frozen geodes? I think that's not vault. It's bulletin board. We did. Okay, we did get rid of the frozen geode. Yes. And we have Fiddlehead Fern already, so like we're golden. We don't really need to grab a whole lot today. But I do see the time, and I do see it's getting late, and I think it's time for me to leave. Bust up. Yeah. So we didn't get a ton of moss, but I mean, I could also just... Let me just smack a whole bunch of stuffs. I don't need fiber, I don't really need those. Just looking out for the moss. Just looking out for the moss. All I'm interested in right now. Perfect. Yeah, I don't need the seeds. These I can also chop and bring. Gimme. Couple more moss. Alright. Let's go to our chests. Drop in here what we can. Take two of those to sell. I do want to put these in here, so let's do that. I desperately need more space. All three of these I can sell. Sell. Perfect. And then we can chop up some of this. Try to get just a little bit more moss today before we absolutely need to go to bed. And it doesn't hurt to have fiber, because fiber will be able to get us grass starters and stuff when we need that. So that'll be perfect. I know it's getting late. Calm down, my guy. Calm down. Dang old Jethro over here telling me what to do. Alright. I think we are pretty well situated. We got 43. Perfect. We already pet the kitty. So now we can just go to sleep. How did we make $874? Oh, because all the eggs. Right. I forgot those were a thing. I thought we only donated the one tomato. That's on me. Another rain day, which is fine. Queen of the Sun. That's a rerun. I don't want to... I know how to cook coleslaw. It's super easy. Take, like, mayonnaise and cabbage and whatever else. Spirits are mildly perturbed. Ooh, some poppies. Ooh, have we turned in poppies to... Oh, no. I don't have... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't have... I'll take these. I don't have decent seeds to replant in these spots, but those will do. Those will do. That's all summer squash. Yeah. Have we donated a poppy? This is an issue I have with, because I don't remember everything that's in the bundles. So like, I'm constantly checking. And we do need to donate a poppy, so perfect. Where is? Oh, you guys are just one. No, don't eat the egg. There we go. Oh, you guys like each other. That's so cute. Ooh, you guys look like you're ready to be milked. Don't say that to anybody that you know. It's a very, very mean thing to say. Oh, I can craft cheese press. I forgot. And a mayonnaise machine. Ooh, I should make two of each right away. Alright, what do I need to make? I need wood, stone, hardwood, copper. And that I need crystal. Hardwood, wood, stone, copper. The earth crystal. I don't have an earth crystal. That's a problem. That's okay. We start with just... Okay, don't strike my scarecrow. That is so mean. Why would you even do that? but I can at least get some cheese going. And then we can drop in all of that back off. Organize. So I need an earth crystal. We know that. I'm also gonna sell that. So I do need to go into the mines again, or hear me out. Hear me out. Let me grab those. I don't need the coffee. Coffee wouldn't be a bad idea though. So I drink it, I move fast. I can move faster. I do still need a bunch of wood, and we're probably good on stone yet. Hey, look at that, a bunch. All of it was waiting for me. Wonderful, wonderful. I love just walking and getting a whole bunch of fiber and seeds. Alright, but we can go to Clint. Crack open these geodes. Hope we get a earth crystal. Worst case, we get more stuff we can donate to the museum. So, either way, I'm not upset about the outcomes here. And then we can go to the mines. Earth crystals, I do believe we can get just random spawns in the first try section. Like the first up to level 39. Crack these 3 open. Coal, perfect. Clint, you wanted coal. Ooh. Iridium ore. Right. Clint, hey, buddy. I got. There you go. Yep. They look to be good quality. They sure can be. I don't want to give you anything. I want you to process more geodes for me, bud. More coal. Love it. Ooh, that looks fancy. I don't know if we have pyrite in the museum yet. That I think we do have. Also, this should get us some decent money. We could also crack open an earth crystal here. Which, if we get an earth crystal, wonderbar. That, I believe, is new to the museum. Some opal. And iron. Alright. Not bad. Not too bad. No earth crystal, but that's okay. Is okay. Ooh, I do have stuffs. Just the opal. I assumed so. But it's alright. Alright. I guess let's run back home quick, drop off a few things into our sale bin. And then I think we're gonna take the longer route up to the mines just so we can swing by the museum. I can sell that. Don't like clay, but whatever, we'll hang on to it just in case, I guess. Drop whatever up in there, and drop whatever up. Okay, iridium ore goes in there then. Alright, let me just have the poppies to drop off, which we'll just go through town. We'll cut up by the community center. We'll drop off the poppy, which is in the bulletin board. Then we can go to the mine, look for an earth crystal so we can make some mayonnaise machines. I do believe mayonnaise is another thing for the community center, as well as cheese. But we may be almost done with that because the artisan stuff. Nope, not dye. Nope, this one. Chef's bundle. Why is a poppy for the chef's bundle? Interesting. Truffle I can't do until we have pigs, which is, I believe, the final thing of the barn. Which we aren't even close for money on that yet. Maybe we could buy a truffle, though, from the traveling merchant. So, I mean, you know, it wouldn't be too bad. I should have not done that right now. I should have waited until our way back. That's okay. I'll also get some here, I guess. And moss on this tree. Might as well. Since I already got the one, might as well. And if I need the space, I can get rid of the moss. It's not a huge deal. Alright, earth crystals. I do believe they also spawn in the ice section. So, I do still need more iron. So I will absolutely grab that. I'll also, might as well just get more bronze. Or copper, sorry. Doesn't hurt. For sure. Does hurt is getting slime. Okay, well, rude. Yeah. Ooh, some aquamarine. So I will absolutely take that. Crack open these irons. And then we can head back through the ladder and go down. I would really like an earth crystal though. Actually, I would really prefer 2 ice crystals so I can make 2 mayonnaise machines right away. Hopefully we can get lucky. Hopefully. I don't see why not, right? If this dust could just, you know, like, lay off. Thank you. You have 1 iron there, 2nd iron. Stop it. Perfect. And donezo. On to the next level! Nailed it. Okay, quartz. Quartz. Definitely need quartz. Never gonna complain finding quartz to pick up. I do wish it was earth crystal, but you know, I'm just gonna sit and cry until I do get me an earth crystal. Sometimes that's what you gotta do in games. You just sit and cry until you get what you want. I learned it from younger me, you know? You ever just sit in your room and cry and pout about things because you want something and you can't have it? Do you ever do that as an adult yet? Ooh, 2 frozen geodes. Okay, alright. And we got more dust motes. Ho, 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 ho. Can I please have hole to go in? Very much like hole. Thank you. Oh no, the area is overrun with monsters. Whatever will I do? Guess I'll go on a murderous rampage. Okay, hey, relax. Relax, Mr. Slime. Rude. These dang old dust mites. Dang old dust Furbies. Okay, can you guys not do that, please? Thank you. Another quartz for me to grab. Oh, look at them all just piled up down here. Making it so easy for me. Thank you guys. Thank you. Alright. Slime be going. I can't wait until we start getting like really far into the Monster Slayer ones. These always feel like the most time consuming. Especially the slimes and needing like 999 of them. It's not terrible. Like, obviously, eventually you're going to get it. It's just, it seems like it just takes a long time. Especially once we get to the desert mines and, like, you know, the dinosaurs that we're gonna need to get and kill, and then the serpents that are super annoying. Alright, did we not find a ladder down? That's unfortunate. Such unfortunate, man. Can we find one soon, please? I have not found any cave carrots or other types of sustenance for me to continue on this excavation. Hey, look at that. Quartz, yes. Iron. Yes. Jewels. Eh. Copper. Yeah. Bat. No. Bad bat. I don't know, sometimes we can get refined quartz out of these crystals. I'm just not really ever concerned about smacking them all the time. Seems like such a waste. And I think it's such a low return, too. Like, or probability, I should say. No, Mr. Bat, no! Mr. Bat, no! Rude. Alright, back to what we were doing. Looking for a ladder before I get too tired and pass out. Let's see. More iron. More iron. Hey, hey, hey. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Relax, you guys. Relax. You could have lived if you had just stayed out of my way. I could just find like a bunch of refined quartz in these crystals. That would be wonderful. I know it's not likely, but it would be pretty wonderful. Like, I would probably give this game a big old smooch if I did that. What are you guys breaking over here? Okay. Alright. Can I make bombs? I can make regular bombs. I need iron ore for that, and coal. Huh. Huh. Well, I'm gonna need a whole bunch more. Coal. I do think we also gained a level in combat, so eventually it's either combat or mining, I don't remember. Or we got a level in mining. We got it in one of the two. But one of the two also gives us the mega bombs. And those are what I'm wanting for the desert mines. The skull caverns. Alright. Deposit. Okay. Deposit. Okay. Sell the frozen tears, sell the winter root, sell the aquamarine. We have traded in an aquamarine, okay. Perfect. Dwarf scroll. Dwarf scroll. What now? 2. Dwarf scroll 2. We have not traded. Okay, alright, perfect. That's a win. So while we're over there, we can also go to Clint again. Crack those open. Kitty! Okay. Okay, it was combat. Ring of Yoba. And Thorn's Ring. Oh, and mining. Look at that. Oh, I should have started some iron. That's my bad. Should have started some iron. Yeah, I forgot. I got money for that. Moving off the land. Summer's known for its lightning storms. If you know how to craft a lightning rod, you can harvest the electricity and create battery packs. These can be sold or used for crafting. Somewhat annoyed today. Grand. Can I... Hold on. Can I actually... I can. Okay, iron bar. Don't have iron bars. Shit. It's fine, I guess. I'm actually gonna keep those on me. Cheese. Is this the cheese that I need to turn in? Fall crops, quality crops, exotic, winter. Did I finish the artisan bundle? So I don't. Alright. You win again, game. You win again. That's fine. I can sell them. I wish I could just deposit it in there. I'm gonna go eat some hay. Need what, 12,000? 12 and 10,000 for the barn and coop upgrades. Kinda leaning on getting the coop upgrade first, just because the duck can give us eggs and feathers, as where the goat just gives us goat milk. Ooh, sunflowers. That I need. That I need. I don't have space. I need a sunflower. And we get more seeds. Do I takes 8 days? Okay, yes. Yes, replant those then. They only take 8 days? Absolutely. Absolutely will I do that. And then let's try to do that, and try to do that. Nothing in either. Those. In here, drop that, drop that. I can craft lightning run. We'll throw it there. Cause I do need batteries. And yeah, I've got zero. Absolutely zero. I'm also going to grab wood so I can craft another chest, because it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Make some more silver. What do I need for quality sprinklers? Iron, gold, and refined quartz. Right. Quartz. Gold. But I could put my geodes in here now. No, we were gonna get these cracked open today. That's right. Okay. Well, that's fine. All I gotta do is drop the cheese off, because we can't put that in the community center anymore. I can do those. Absolutely trade in one of the sunflowers. And then okay, we just need gold bars. I'm not trading in iron bars for gold bars. Not happening. That I can deposit for now. That all looks fine. Eventually, I do want to put all of my I'll organize the chest later. I have in mind what I want to do. My mouth ain't following what my brain's wanting to state. So we'll discuss that later. All right. We'll talk it through as I'm doing it. All right. Now to the community center. We have 2 items we can drop off. Possibly more with some of this. No, don't eat the wild plum. Don't do that. I still need an earth crystal, 2 of them, for mayonnaise machines. But I do want to get those going as well. So then we can at least turn all of our eggs into mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I could have dropped off the hay. That's fine. I do need to make wheat. Ooh, pomegranate. I don't have a pomegranate. That is kind of rum. But we do have sunflower, so that can be dropped off, and that we can't do anything with. Is there any... Oh, probably fall forage. I think it's down here. There's the wild plums. Already had wild plums. Cool. Right. Can I get into the secret woods yet? Or do I need the gold axe for that? I may need the gold axe. Which then... I should probably go get 5 gold bars. And then, start getting that going. Because, yeah, I don't think I can chop the long pieces of hardwood. Because we're only 1 level up from... Right? Or... Yeah, because we start with copper. So iron would be the next level up. So we aren't there for that yet. I need batteries for the little thing in there, and then it's a note from Mr. Chi, and doing a bunch of miscellaneous errands, and... Pshaw. I didn't go to the museum. Totally fine. Because I also wanted to grab... I needed gold bars. Which I just need 5, so if I can do that... then that would be okay. And I don't have any gold bars currently. But I can grab these. We can go to town. Those will take a little bit. Possibly be done before Clint closes. So we could start the golden axe. I'll go to town. We'll come here, we'll crack open some more geodes. What's this? You can also see how much he actually wants for making the gold axe for us. Goes with here, opal, coal, and gold. Okay. I think that's new for the museum. Regardless, we have to go to the museum. Tools, gold axe. You want $10,000? Brother, I ain't got that. I ain't got that though. Why you want $10,000? That was new, and then we also have that. What do we have for fishing bundles? Specialty fish, which we just need desert, which is fine. Catfish is fall. I need to look up the tiger trout. Confirming catfish. Stardew. Catfish is spring and fall. Okay. And then tiger trout, I want to say was winter, but I could be wrong. Tiger trout is fall and winter. Okay, so fall for both. Fall for both. And then yeah, the winter or the desert sandfish, which we'll get once we get to the. Which then also, hold on. That means I have opened the secret woods. Because we have the wood skip. Oh, I'm starting to pick up where my flaws are. No, I'm gonna go down here. I want to get some hardwood. And then I also want to get some foraging stuff down here, because why not? And then I also want to see if there's mushrooms in the secret woods. So you can find the common mushrooms, and I need that for bundle stuff. So... kind of killing a whole bunch of stones here. Yep, killing a bunch of stones, yep. Killing a bunch of stones with one bird, you know? They're very, they're like sandstones. They're very, very weak stones. Let's see, I did break it apart. I did already. And look at that, we got a fiddlehead fern, too. And another one. And another one! I'll take that. I would much rather be... mushrooms, but it's okay. It's okay. We got another fiddlehead fern. We got 2 more fiddlehead ferns. Give me that. Let's say Nara. Give me that. Okay, and then nothing up there. But we can break these. I mainly want to clear out my farm too, so I can start planting these maple seeds. Just letting them kind of grow in their own area. Because I don't know about you guys, but I always get distracted. Like when I plant a tree, I forget where I'm planting what, and then it kind of becomes a problem. I did get a decent few fiddlehead ferns though. That'll sell for some pretty alright cash flow. I don't even have the book for the pricing. Was that the Stardew Almanac or something like that? Okay. I also can't wait until we get the raccoon family to help out. Alright, let's do a little bit of foraging while we're down here. I don't necessarily know for what. I should probably just go for wood, right? Trout Derby. Improve your freshwater skills and win prizes. Summer 20th through 21st. We can do that in the next episode. We will do the Trout Derby in the next episode. Okay, I can't. We'll get rid of the algae. We'll get rid of the fiber, gas. Oh, I feel like sap is gonna really be the better thing here. I also kind of want the pine cones. So we can make field snaps. You know. I do have a bunch of coal. I'll get rid of the coal. I know it's probably not the most loved move by everybody, but I will get rid of the coal just because I do have a bunch of it already. And it's not something I'm going to sell, so I'm not like losing out on any money. Yeah, we're just gonna probably chop down trees to end the day. Get our collection of wood going so we can upgrade houses. We have to upgrade our house to get the kitchen yet. We have to upgrade the barn to get the goat, and we need to upgrade the coop to get the duck. And then we need to upgrade the barn again to get the pig. And then if we wanted to, we could upgrade the coop again to get the rabbit, but the rabbit doesn't really provide us anything new besides the lucky rabbit's foot. But that we can also just pick up from the traveling merchant. But we will need that for a bundle as well. But it's not as high priority, I guess, is what I'm saying. I guess that's what I mean. We're getting buku wood though. Very, very much woods. Alright. And oh, we still got plenty of time and plenty of energy. We're getting a bunch of moss too, so we can make a whole bunch of deluxe bait. Which I think we just need regular bait and moss to make. I think it's a 2-to-1? 3-to-1? It's some weird combo like that. Do I have the recipe? Yes? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's 5 bait to 2 moss. So like I could not pull bait off of that because it's all deluxe already, but you know, you understand what I'm putting down? I'm so lucky that Sweet Pea was of the rarity or quality that my other one was. So thankful. So many thanks. Alright, I think we can chop this down and then probably head back home. I really want the silo too. With a silo, then I can start popping up all the the grass and stuff we have. Actually, you know what? You know what? We're gonna run home. We're gonna grab hay, and we're gonna go up to the community center to drop 10 hay off in the bundle. And I need wheat. Is this the season to buy and plant wheat? I do believe so. And I need 10 of that. And it all has to be of the same rarity. Or same quality, sorry. I keep saying rarity because they're different colored stars. But it is quality. Not rarity, it's quality. Alright, let's drop that off. Let's drop that off. Let's drop that. We had 308. Alright, alright, alright. Fairy stone, that and that. We can drop off there. Those we can, and those we can. The fire quartz I do want to hang on to just because we can turn it into refined quartz. Yeah. And then we'll grab this out. We will start up more of that. Grab our hay. Deposit those. Ooh, I should have enough to make 3 more quality sprinklers. But first I want to go drop this off at the community center, and then we'll head back home. We'll make up the last 3 quality sprinklers we need for the to fill out the other 3 that I have. Then I think we will expand out our farming area tomorrow in the next episode. Next episode, ooh, it's gonna be a good one. Expanding out the farm, adding more crops into the mix, doing the trout derby, probably maybe not upgrading our axe or anything, because we need 10 grand for that, and that just seems like more hassle than worth, you know. I do need hay. I do need apples. Didn't we plant like an apple tree or something? I feel like we planted an apple tree. Don't remember, but I feel like we planted an apple tree. And we still have plenty of time. We can make the rest of the quality sprinklers. I need that, right? Yes. I can make 3. Oh, because I only have 3 refined quartz. Enough to cover this. All that matters right now. Right? Bam. Oh, well. It might help if I don't walk right into it. Alright, those are all done. Grab our cheese. We can sell the cheese. This is where we can really start making money, you know? I'm gonna get rid of those. I would like... Well, that's gonna give me 5 more golden bars. So I'm gonna do these. So once the golden bars come up, we'll have 7 of those. This I can do another 5, so then we'll have... We can do another 5 quality sprinklers. And eventually, once we get the greenhouse, we can move all of these quality sprinklers into the greenhouse. But if I can get another 5, then I can do at least 3 for little random wheat fields. Which I might do just over here. Honestly. I may just do like here, here, here. Yeah, do it. That and then up, and then probably another, just like that. Just like that. Okay, that's kind of a problem. I didn't think of this. Alright, let me just crawl to bed. Hey kitty, how are you? Let me sleep, please. Okay. Alright. So tomorrow we will get... Oh, dang, we made our 2,500 we needed. Alright, so we could get a gold pickaxe or an axe. I'm kind of leaning towards pickaxe, to be completely honest, because then it's going to make mining a whole bunch of different things so much easier. But we'll have that. In the next episode, we'll also be doing the Trout Derby. We will also be getting wheat seeds and donating those at the Traveling Merchant, which is also the first day in the next episode. The Traveling Merchant, I need to see if they have any of the fish we need yet, and apples, and any other miscellaneous. Red cabbage is the big one, and any other miscellaneous items we may need for the community center yet. Before we go, though, let's check our percentage. Actually, we need it to save. But we did make some good money. We should be at like 11, 11.2, 11.3. Hot dang! All right, let's check out our progress. It is needing to be refreshed. All right. As I always forget, let's zoom on in here, and we started at 12%. We are at 12.8% now. Yes, we are making progress. But, like I said, in the next episode, we'll be getting into a whole bunch of stuff. We're doing the Trout Derby. We're doing possibly upgrading our thing, or we do have enough for a coop upgrade, and we're so close for a barn upgrade. So we could do one of the two as well, which we may start. And like I said, if I do it, I'm probably going to do the coop first, because the duck can give us 2 different items versus the one the goat will give us. And yeah. Or do we get goat and sheep in the next one? I don't remember. I don't remember what we get with the barn upgrade. We may get both. Maybe we go check Marnie's and see what we all get with it, because we do have to go to the Traveling Merchant, so like we're going down there anyway. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. 12.8% out of 100%. We are getting there slowly but surely. But that is going to do it for today. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, bye!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink.